When you think of the most inspiring movies of all time, what comes to mind? The Shawshank Redemption? Rocky? Good Will Hunting? Or what about Limitless? Sure, it's not a cinematic masterpiece, and critics love to mock it for inspiring a wave of biohackers, self-help gurus, and Reddit hustlers. But Limitless and the film's fictitious drug NZT still has a strong hold on culture 13 years later. That's because the film's premise is still deeply relatable. Limitless is the ultimate fantasy of getting your life together. We all have ambition. We want success, discipline, and the life we dream of. But we procrastinate and waste time. We know what we should be doing, yet we don't do it. The idea that we could take a pill like Eddie Mora's NZT and strip away that mental fog to execute tasks with unprecedented motivation is intoxicating.
A tablet a day, and what I could do with my day was limitless.
Anyone who's seen Limitless has wished NZT was real. That's what makes the film endlessly rewatchable. Of course, NZT is fictional, but it represents something real, an optimized mind, absolute clarity, and the ability to commit to your goals. The film asks, what if we truly locked in? What if we stopped wasting our potential? The life lessons in Limitless are encapsulated in one iconic scene, the moment Eddie takes NZT for the first time. At the start of Limitless, Eddie's a broke, unmotivated writer. He's clever, he has a book deal, but he can't write a single page. He wastes his days drinking, making excuses, and procrastinating, stuck in that familiar cycle of, tomorrow is the day I'll fix my life.
Today was the day I was gonna kick its ass.
Eddie's rock bottom in Limitless comes when his girlfriend Lindy dumps him. That's when Eddie bumps into his ex-brother-in-law Vernon, who offers him an experimental pill called NZT, promising it'll help with his creative problems. With nothing to lose, Eddie takes the pill. We see NZT kick in when Eddie walks up to his apartment and sees his landlord's furious wife who's threatening to evict him. Suddenly with NZT, Eddie can access 100% of his brain, recalling everything he's ever read or experienced, processing information instantly.
I was blind, but now I see.
Under NZT, Eddie is able to charm his landlord's wife, help with her law school homework, and ultimately sleep with her. Yes, NZT gives Eddie superhuman brain power, but its most fascinating effect isn't his intelligence, it's the clarity it gives him. In the first shot of NZT taking effect, we see Eddie have an out-of-body experience where he watches himself ascend a staircase. In that moment, Eddie sees himself with complete objectivity. That moment of clarity, seeing yourself without excuses, can be a powerful catalyst for change. Like Eddie in Limitless, who watches himself ascend that staircase with a mixture of awe and understanding, you get a glimpse of who you could be. And once you see that version of yourself, the one who is disciplined, focused, and capable, you can no longer accept anything less. That moment of clarity is a breaking point that pushes you to take action because now you know the truth. You are either becoming the person you want to be, or you are staying exactly where you are. And what's the first thing Eddie does on NZT? He cleans his apartment. It might seem like a trivial choice for someone with 100% brain power, but it's not.
Who would live like this?
Eddie understands that his environment reflects his mind. Before anything else, he fixes what's right in front of him. This small act is powerful. It creates instant proof of progress. A clean space removes distractions, builds momentum, and reinforces discipline. If you can control your surroundings, you can control bigger things in life. That's why those serious about self-improvement often start with something simple. The second time Eddie takes NZT, he gets a haircut, works out, and dresses with purpose. He doesn't chase success first, he starts by fixing himself. Real change doesn't happen in one giant leap, it happens in small, deliberate steps. In his first time trying NZT, what was once overwhelming is now obvious to Eddie. His next big shift? He focuses entirely on writing his book. This decision highlights one of the most crucial skills for success, the ability to direct our full attention to a single goal. In a world flooded with distractions, social media, notifications, endless entertainment, our ability to focus is more valuable than ever before. Most people struggle because their attention is divided, jumping from one thing to another without ever truly committing to meaningful work.
Gosh, you're popular.
Instead of hesitating or multitasking, Eddie devotes himself to one thing. This moment reflects how deep work and undivided focus are the keys to achievement. Success isn't about doing more, it's about doing the right things with total commitment. Eddie's actions on NZT mirror what successful people do every day. Eliminate distractions, make decisions quickly, and take relentless, confident action, turning small wins into unstoppable momentum. In fact, when preparing for his role in Limitless, Bradley Cooper said he didn't see NZT as a drug, but as a mindset. For me, NZT, it wasn't a drug, Cooper said. It didn't feel like I was on a drug, it was just clear and focused, nothing different. It was just calm. There was a calm to me when I was doing it that I worked on. Just focused and the ability to focus. It was almost like lasers focusing in on all these different directions at the same time. Ultimately, Limitless isn't about a pill. It's about mindset. The ability to lock in and take bold action is already within us. The question isn't, what would you do with NZT? The question is, what could you do if you truly focused?